What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some more Clicker Heroes once again. We have reached a camp. We couldn't quite make it to 1.7 mil, which kind of stinks. We've also had some of the worst luck with Mercs, other than the level 13 not actually going down. I wasn't going to send them out on recruiting, but no joke, I was like hanging on to it, sending them on the quest, and then just slowly the rest of the team all died. And you kind of forced to. Cool, there's our last member we needed for the week. You made it in just in time. I've been doing so many declines because people requested. There's a lot of comments from you guys saying you guys want to join the clans. You guys have to follow the requirements. There are requirements to get in the clans. They're all posted in the Discord. They're very simple. But that's where you do it. Just read it. You know, go in there, read how to do it. It's easily posted, easy to find, and it says how to get in. Very low requirements. You got to have LN in your name. You have to be under 200k zones, and yeah, you know, name's got to be appropriate. Like, that's it. Like, there's nothing really to it. Just, you know, join the Discord. You're gonna want to be in the Discord if you're in the clans anyways. If we do have any big changes that happen, that's definitely where they'd be made known early, and it could save you. We haven't had, I think I've only done this actually once over the years, where we've kicked people without announcing them on a video first because of reasons, because we couldn't get a hold of people. But yeah, that's where we would have any kind of chatter about that. But yeah, we're ready to ascend here, I guess. Nothing else really can do. We're not going to be doing the best on rubies. I mean, we're not doing the best on gems in general. Like, our progress is going to come to a halt sometime soon if we don't really get a Merc going. I would love to actually get something rolling. That'd be really sweet. Cool, claim autos. Can energize that, but realistically, let's just get a quick save, get our stuff with the calculator going. And just to address this now, I feel like I say this a lot in the comments of the day kind of stuff. Calculator that I use Grace of Lives, but any of the calculators posted on the Discord are perfectly okay as well. You're not going to go wrong with any of them. But some people ask what I use, and I use Grace of Lives. It does have an auto level feature. When you import your save, it'll automatically give you a save file back you can come paste in the game, which if you're going to use, just be very careful with it, and make sure to check your stuff. Check your engines, make sure it leveled things correctly, because we've had problems where we've seen it not level things perfectly correctly, and then if it doesn't, you ruin your save file, and I mean, it stinks. There's nothing you can really do to fix it. If something happens like your save file and you're in the clans, I mean, you do get kicked from the clans just because even though it's not purpose, it is a cheated file and stuff at that point. But yeah, you gotta be careful with that stuff. Definitely be cautious. But I always go and check mine and make sure things look good there, and then what you can do as well, just keep an extra copy of your save in a different file, and always keep a backup. That's always another way to go about it. But we've seen it cause some problems in the past. But anyways, it's looking like, obviously, starting with the 2 weeks, and then I might just do we'll see how Mercs go, because we do need to level these new Mercs we're about to get up. We'll see how things go. Let's just judge the run off the get-go, because already spending 100 rubies is a lot. You know, a lot to say, to be honest. It's a lot. We only have 500. We're less than 500 now that I'm doing this. Like, we're not in great shape. Soon enough, we'll have no rubies again. And we've gotten close. What's the closest I've been? Before we rose back up, I think we were down at like 200 something. But that was from a bigger decline. We don't have a lot of room before that decline is going to happen, or what I think is when it's gonna happen. Oh my god, I just can't catch a break. Literally just cannot catch a break at all. It's so bad. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, and I'll probably do the 30 as well. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do these two, and we'll just let it chill throughout the week. It's a slow ascension, but you know what? Maybe that's all we'll do. I really wanted to get all Mercs going, and I'm up a couple levels with these time lapses, but since that happened, our hope of getting everything going is not really there anymore. Okay, at least that happened. So let's do this. Let's So I'll actually send you out on that. And then I'm going to send you on this just because it's a long guaranteed quest. Literally everyone's level 1 but our level 14. I will be awake, so let's just do that. And then, yeah, you can go out and go on a big long quest. And you know what? We'll just play from here. As sad as this is to say, and as much as I really don't want to, this is going to be our our spot. We can throw one more here and throw that there on Sophia and guild her up. We're good to roll. Very far down in zones. It's going to take a while to get through this all. What am I doing? Going to take a while to get through this all, but we'll slowly push through it, I guess. I guess that's the only thing we can really do. Alright, jumping straight into things, we got Super coming in. Where the comment of the day, would you ever quit Click Your Heroes other than if you get low on rubies or lose your save somehow? So, as sad as it is to say, eventually, there's obviously going to be an end to Click Your Heroes. When? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't really have a plan to quit it anytime soon. And I honestly, even if we run out of rubies, I don't think I'd really stop the game. Videos might slow down, or honestly nowadays with the comments and then just the clan progress, it takes up enough time just to kind of go over that even. Which, you know, just kind of like a even shorter update on clan progress rather than exclusively my progress. But eventually we're going to quit Click Your Heroes. It's going to happen. You know, I don't know what's going to be the cause of it or when it's going to happen, but everything's got to come to an end at some point, you know. We're almost 500 episodes in. We'll see. We're going out 1 episode a week right now. Episode 500 is coming up. I don't want to end it really anytime soon, but that's all I'm saying, you know. Just going to keep you on the edge. You're going to keep you on the edge. Alright, coming in with the next one, we got Mangold. Oh, I forgot I put this to the side. Mangold actually was someone I met at Wednesday's, the person who took my order. Came over. Probably not going to see this video. I doubt actually stayed and really watches the videos. But thank you. The Wendy's was great. Spicy chicken nuggets for the win. They better not go anywhere, even though we know they're going to. Those are the best things on the menu. Next, we got Ogun coming in. Hashtag comment of the day. What is... Oh, sorry, ancient idea. TRA. The Ancient of Mischief. Okay, I'm not really sure TRA stands for. I don't know if I'm dumb for not knowing, but okay. Each time you kill a boss, you have a small chance to get 100 times your current gold. Okay, so when you kill a boss only, you get 100 times your current gold. Maybe, to be honest, like, it's cool, but it doesn't solve the problem with the game right now. I mean, I like the idea. It's cool. Extra gold. You could push slightly further. But realistically, at the point I'm at, just think, I'm playing with 10 times gold all the time. All that silver gold you see is 10 times. I have a 100% chance to get 10 times gold on anything I beat, not necessarily bosses. So something like that doesn't solve the problem of progression and how long it takes to get back up to where you were. I feel like what they need to do is revamp the endgame of Click Your Heroes and make it actually beatable, rather than something where it just drains someone so much they never want to complete the game because it's such a draining process. They need to make the game beatable. As sad as it is, and you know, we'd be done with the game, it needs to be beatable. I think that's the biggest problem with Click Your Heroes. So I don't necessarily think... Again, I don't think it's a bad idea what you're saying, but I don't think it's what Click Your Heroes needs currently. If other changes happen, again, it's a cool concept for sure. Just getting, you know, it kind of works just where the 10 times gold is. It's just a smaller chance to get 100 times. And yeah, 100 times that 10 times, if it like multiplies like that, that's a lot. That is a lot of extra gold, but realistically, and you might progress further early game, but it's not going to help the end game, which is where the game has problems. I don't think the game even starts to have problems up until the brothers. I think the progress is great. I think it's smooth. You know, gives you the hard struggle of the game. Early game, you kind of ease up a bit till you get to the brothers, and then it kind of becomes a dreadful progress, which that chunk of game needs to be reworked or fixed, which gold, I don't see helping that much. I mean, enough gold does solve problems, and that could be helpful for that part of the game, maybe. I know, honestly, without doing math, I couldn't tell you if that would actually do anything for that part of the game, and like what exactly the hold up there is, but I can tell you late game that 100 times gold chance on like a boss is even if it was all the time. I mean, maybe all the time. No, even all the time, I feel like would only do so much. You would just have the same issue you have now, just at a couple zones into the future, basically. I feel like, I don't know, it's not a bad idea, but I don't think it's what the game actually needs to save the, you know, the end game, kind of. Which, again, I think they just need to make it beatable, but bring it back down, make it progress smoother through the end game. I mean, even if the brothers were there and it was a terrible time with the brothers, and then the game just kind of eased up for a bit, you got to the middle, and then even, so again, I get it, slow it down a little bit, but the game should be beatable. You know, it takes a while to progress through the game anyways. If they still even made it to where like you had to grind the game for a full solid year and then you beat it, like that's cool, but like it's gotta be beatable, you know? Like right now it's just like actually to play through the whole game, I don't know what the math would come out to. Like from start to finish, if you played and you had a bot that did everything exactly when an Ascension was ready to be up and whatnot, if it was played to perfection, I still feel like it would take you so many years to complete. Just because of how slow. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what it takes, but I'm curious if anyone knows or wants to try to figure it out. That'd be cool. I'm sure someone knows, to be honest. But next we got Jay coming in with hashtag comment of the day. Thought of another ancient. It'd be kind of cool, kind of like Skippy. So Skippy, I forget exactly what Skippy did. Something about just chances to skip zones, I think, from last episode, which I still feel like is a pretty cool one. But it's also different. Max level 50, costing 10 times more than, like, okay, I don't care about the math. Again, that would be something that they would do balance changes and stuff on. Anyways, I'm more curious of the idea. So we got, at max, there would be, okay, so very low chance at max, but 50 levels of it. Okay. So a very small % chance to skip an hour of zones. So basically a time lapse without being spent ruby. It would need to be a lot higher chance than that, like massively higher. And this could actually solve a lot of the end game problem. I think what would be kind of cool is if it was an ancient, but it wasn't even in the possibility of being purchased or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know how they'd incorporate it, because it'd be really OP early game, but late game, I mean, an hour is 36,000 zones at max capacity. If you could insta-kill all the way through it, it's 36,000 zones, which isn't really a lot. I mean, it is, it adds up, but it's not really a lot. I think the 1 hour time lapse is good. I think 1 hour is a good time, but I think it just needs to happen more often, and I think it needs to only be obtainable by maybe people, honestly, maybe even people after the 1 mil mark. Maybe. I don't know how that would make that happen, but it's a cool concept. It is a really cool concept. I honestly think it would work. It would make the game faster than like Skippy would have, I think, for sure. Man. That's kind of cool. Goulash, Ancient of Time. We already have an Ancient of Time. Do we not? Isn't Chronos considered Ancient of Time? Dude. You can't call it Ancient of Time, Jay. Oh, Jay, you're banned. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Oh my god, Jay. Oh my god. No, sorry, man. But yeah, Ancient of Time obviously wouldn't work, but the idea actually is really cool. I think that's one of the cooler ideas you've had. Again, balancing it is the hard problem. And that's the issue with adding anything to the game, and with them being focused more on Click Heroes 2 than Click Heroes 1, obviously. Balancing takes time. It's hard to do, takes time, and that would be something they would need to figure out, and how something like that could work. But again, I do think it's a really cool concept. Next, we got Mac coming in with, who is your favorite Ace Scout? Who is your favorite Twins? And who's your favorite hero? You think is coolest overall? Okay, well, the fact you have to ask that, dude, is upsetting. Alright? Maw. Maw is greater than all of them. Alright? She is the best. Easily. 1 second. Also, is it good that I have level 20 more? Yeah, that's awesome, man. I mean, it could be awesome. It could also be very disappointing when it, you know, goes down to level 22, and then you send that on a 5-minute quest and it dies within the first 2 minutes. I've had something like that happen before. It's very sad. Like, actually, a 5-minute quest after the previous death and it dies. Yeah, it's sad. As far as, I don't know, man. I don't really have a favorite Ace Scout. I don't like the Ace Scouts. I really don't. I don't like them. I don't know, probably Sophia, honestly. She's got the coolest weapons. I don't like the scouts. Let's be real. No one likes them, but Ma, dude, Ma's the best. And then as far as brothers, dude, the brothers both suck just because of the, you know, PTSD they give us all. No one likes the brothers. Don't even make me decide between them. All right, and then we've got the Jazzy Gamer. If you had to stop one long running series, what would it be? Oh God, what's considered long running? The only really long running would be Clicker Heroes and Idle Heroes. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, if it was just between those two, we'd be stopping Clicker Heroes. I enjoy, like, it's not that I think Idle Heroes is a better game. It's just we're so much. First of all, we have way more episodes of Clicker Heroes. Second of all, there's a lot still new content I haven't gotten into in Idle Heroes, so I'd have to. I mean, I wouldn't stop that. That's my favorite. It's personally my favorite series on the channel right now. All the Idle Heroes stuff I got going on, like the 2 series we got going on, and a hidden series in the works. First time you guys have heard about it, right there. Boom. You guys won't hear about it honestly for like another month, 2 months and a half probably. But it's a cool little idea. I'm excited for you guys to see. Yeah, honestly, those are the only long-running series I would really call long. I probably have to say Clicker Heroes over most series. And again, I'm not going to end Clicker Heroes, as I mentioned earlier. Like, I don't plan to end it soon. But it's just because we have so many episodes out on it. You know? We're coming up in the main series to be 500 episodes. And then we have the No Transcendent series, which has, like, what, 20-something episodes, which I don't really want to end, but, like, honestly, it's just kind of boring pushing it. It really is. It's such a boring progression chain. Like, I've honestly thought about making a bot to play that account and just like come back with like updates and like let it just physically like drain itself. The bot just push. You know, it's just I really don't have that much fun playing that anymore. Like, it's really the pushing is cool, but like grinding everything you need is just so bad. So I really haven't. I've just been bored of that. We might revive it down the line, but then that and then Route 2 we've done. I mean, we have so much Clicker Heroes content on the channel. That would be for sure the game to end. As sad as it would be to stay, it would be what we would end, I think. And I think that's a respectable thing to say, and I'm sure a lot of you guys could agree. As much as you guys don't want it to end, neither do I. It's not going to end soon. This is not me saying it's ending. But that would be the one to go. If like I was actually being forced for some reason to stop one, like in some weird alternative reality. And then next we got your Ancient idea. Ancient of Return. Returns back blank percent of rubies spent. So if you spent 50 rubies, out of a return rate of 50%, you get 25 back. Interesting. How it would work, I don't know. There would obviously have to be balancing things to it. It would only be able to go up to a certain percent. Cool concept. Does solve late game problems to an extent. Doesn't help with very late game because again, rubies are a problem and you'll at least be able to play efficiently. But it's not even that. Even if you had unlimited rubies late game, it's still such a boring. Like think of Toasty. Toasty's. I don't think he doesn't have unlimited rubies, but Toasty has more rubies than he knows what to do with. I think still, I'm pretty sure there'd be no way. I don't think he does, and he plays pretty much max efficiently. I mean, it's like a normal person would do. Like he ascends when he can. It's not like he loses sleep over like waking up and ascending or something. But he he progresses at a very good rate, and you can still see it takes him a long time. I mean, people like Qubit, who has a bot that plays the game for him and clicks on I believe fish form. I think he uses like a little script that does that. It's like still like he does it because the game like at this point it isn't fun. And the only reason I still play is the community around it. It's fun. I still enjoy making videos of it. I know you guys want to see more videos of it. That's why I continue doing this game. That's why it's still around. It's not even the gameplay myself or me wanting to complete it or anything. That urge is gone. It's just it's strictly for the community, for you guys, for the community we built. That's why I still play this game. So yeah, those rubies would fix the problem, but they still need to change end-game content. I think that is a really cool idea and also not a bad way to fix it up and add something new. Balancing that would be extremely weird and hard. Not a very easy thing to balance, especially for early game people. I think that it would have to be to the point where like it would have to be such a high level for it to actually be useful. That it wouldn't benefit low-level people. And I don't even know if they have an ancient that progresses in that manner that I can even describe it like, or maybe even pair it with an outsider, and then you have. But again, that comes into tearing away at the late game. But to say something that works similar to the way like a board would work, where it buffs an ancient and makes the ancient more effective, to where you can constantly get rubies back, or just make rubies needed less, to be honest. I think the real fix about the ruby problem is to make it so not everything is just time-lapsing forward. That needs to be the fix, not that we need to make it so we can get more rubies. I think it needs to make it so the rubies isn't the problem. I think is really where it needs to go. That's just my opinion on it. I could do a whole video on what is wrong with this game. And again, as much as there's wrong with this game, I do love this game. I still think it's still one of my top idle games, and if someone is ever looking and never played an idle game before, this would be one of the highly recommended ones I would give to someone. Like, this game's great. So I'm not bashing at Click Heroes. Obviously, I'm gonna have 400 or 500 videos on the game. But you know what I mean. I could do a whole video on it. And if that's something you guys wanted to see, let me know. I will come out with a big spiel on everything wrong with this game and possible fixes for this game. We could have a big discussion about it. I could go on forever about it. But anyways, that is it for comments of the day. We took this on way too long. I guess let's hop over to the clan info. Alright, popping right into things. We got Lamination, where we got Ghosty moving up 3,200 zones. Maddie with the 10k jump, not bad. For a minute, I got confused there. Thought he moved from 29 to 30k. I'm like, that is not 10k. What happened to math? But no, moved from 192k to 303k. That's where it comes from. We got Mr. Wallace going up about 3k zones, not breaking that 20k. That's so sad. Wizard moving up 700. And then a bunch of new members coming in. We got all you guys, welcome in, first of all. But Gambit coming in at 10k. Sim coming in just shy of 10k. Caster coming in at just under 6k. And then Arturo coming in at 2k. Lamination 2, we've got Rubix, who I believe has reached his peak high zone he's going to get in the strengths. From what he said, I think, which I think his idea was just to be 1.2 mil. But went up 61,000 zones. Not bad, man. The Leave moving up 4k. Apache, welcome to the clan at 15k. Jen's moving up about 500 zone. Nothing crazy there. Terminus with the 2k zones, catching up to Jen's pretty much. Evening back out. I think they were together not last week, the week before. Really, really close. I might be wrong. But CXD, welcome to the clan, coming in at 13,000. It's Sam with the 3k jump, breaking that 10k milestone. Congrats to you. Coolers, coming in at just shy of 10k. Again, welcome. We got a bunch of new members. Really, really good to see. Lamination 3, we've got Toasty moving up 150,000 zones. Jazzy with the 3k zone jump, at least breaking that 300k. Nice, congrats, Jazzy. Water not moving again. Come on, Water, what's going on, dude? Let me know if something's going on with you, dude, while you're not progressing. Assuming you still watch these, Toasty will probably be reaching out towards the end of the week if you still haven't moved, because you'll be up for the kicks. Same thing with Arstal, actually. I just realized it's also 2 weeks not moving. So we'll get that sorted out. But please accept moving up 10k zones. Mechs with the 750 zone movement. Beans not moving. Beans, I believe in you, Beans. I don't want you to get kicked. But honestly, there's not a lot of kicks. I don't really have room to save you, man. We gotta go with the kick if you didn't move by Sunday, man. Hopefully you've moved. I believe in you, Beans. You're at the prime point to jump, so I can't. I always like to make excuses for certain people that even I don't know, and you're not active in Discord, or I don't know you from comments anyways, but for some reason Bean's stuck, man. He became one of my favorites, and now it's, he's just gonna be one of those people we kicked, one of those noobs that got kicked from the clans. Like, oof. We got Blue going up 2k zones, literally one zone shy of 16k. And then Crofty only moving up 300. Not much, but hey, it's progress. Llama Empire. We got, I don't know if I mentioned this last week, but Zach's a new officer. I feel like I had to have mentioned it last week. Unless, no, is this his first week, technically? Oh man, I'm so lost. This might actually be his first week. We're gonna. Okay. Well, if I said it last week, I apologize. But Zach is a new officer. Welcome, welcome. Coming in, not making progress, but Zach's been around for a while. Been in the Llama Patronage clan for some time, obviously because he's a Patreon. You want to join that clan, just become a Patreon, dude. We got a couple spaces still. We got some space. Now it's just a little bonus. We've only actually got 3 spots open in that currently. I don't know what I'm gonna do when we actually need more space, but we'll have to figure that out. But Exile moving up 11k zones, inching ever so slightly closer to that Ascended Llama. Same thing with FG moving up 4k. Coker Seller moving up 70k zones, almost double. Not quite, but breaking the 150k mark. Joshua moving up 30k, doubling zones there pretty much. Back moving up 18k, not bad, my dude. Getting real close to that 50k. Sewell with the 800, almost 900 zone. Nothing crazy. I was really hoping for that 20k break, but not quite. And then Morg moving up 800. And there's a spot open as the time of the info was taken, so spots kind of filled full this week. There's a lot of members and a lot of you guys out there that don't seem to get this. First of all, I say this every episode, join the Discord down in the description. It has everything you need, and we post about openings so you can see if there are openings. But to join the clans, you need to have LN in front of your name, and you cannot be above 200k zones. We accept only under 200k. We pertain mainly to newer players. We take noobs in. That's what we do, and we kick you when you get to 500k. And if you're in the Discord, you do get an Ascendant Llama rank as like a cool, you made it through. But yes, you have to do those things. There is so many people requesting multiple times, meaning that it's some of them from the community, and they're just not understanding because they don't join the Discord or watch videos. Because I do mention it every now and then in videos. They don't watch all the videos all the way through. And, you have to make it to the end to get this tip. But have LN in your name. So many people didn't do it. All the clans are having problems with it. Actually, and then some people just weren't requesting, which I know there's so many people because I get so many comments about joining the clans. But you guys gotta be in the Discord so like, that's really the best thing. Plus you can communicate, and then if we have to reach out to you, we can reach out to you. Discord is the best way because we don't use the clan chats. We use the Discord for everyone to talk. Last but not least, though, Llama Patronage. We got Turbski moving up 20k zones. I believe that is his end zone for his Transcendence as well. Prez is a new Patreon. Coming in, old member of the clan, by the way, if no one remembers, but coming in at just 1 under a mil. That's what I have, and I didn't actually get it exact from him, so he could be higher. He could be the highest in that clan. I really don't know. So next week he also might have a pretty big jump if he comes back and tells me he's at 1.2k or whatever. He's going to send me the screenshot of his Transcendence logs, which I did PM him about, but I forgot to get that beforehand. I forgot to give him that info, so we just took that point as his entrance threshold, and the next week he also might jump up a massive amount, but it's going to skew things because obviously that's a million more zones that have entered the clans. Ambrose moving up 6k, Alpaca moving up 3k, and then Ninroll 42k. Congrats, man. Good progress there. Taking a quick peek over at the clan change graph, you can see that 70% is from Llama Empire, but if you disregard that, because literally a million of that is from, one member coming in, all the 3 clans other than Llama Nation actually moved more zones. So we only had about 72,000. I mean, literally just take away the mill part of that. But that's the progress. It's, again, very skewed. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, I know it's long. If you did enjoy the video, please take a second, smack the like button, guys. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. People who chill to the end, and hit that like button. Guys, you're my favorites. Don't tell the others. Obviously, if they're not at this point, they're not my favorite. So, yeah, you guys are my favorites. Love you guys. Peace.